Being as a system engineer, if you are dealing with the SSL certificate, so keep in mind that CSR deployment, certificate installation, development of IS web server, Apache Nginx are really simple tasks. But important thing is when you are dealing with the troubleshooting, or if you are going to extract your private key from PFX file, or if you lost your original certificate and trying to extract the original certificate from the PFX files. So these kinds of skills are the core when we are dealing with the SSL certificates. And more important thing, if you don't have any ca-chain certificates and you are trying to get those chain certificates from the PFX file, so all these skills we are going to cover in this session. So let's move now. Hello and welcome to all of you on my productive and skill oriented training platform. So before going with this industry related critical skill learning session, it's a kind request, just press the like button so this industry oriented content will be reach out to more audience and people will learn about the IT industry skills which are directly related and demanded by the IT industry. So let's move with the session. So the important thing is that why we need private key, why we are going to extract our ca-chain certificate, and what are the scenarios where we need our original certificates when we are trying to get this certificate from the PFX file. So there are number of industry related scenarios. The first one is if I'm trying to migrate my on-prem infrastructure to the cloud, and if I don't found any private key related with my certificate, so in this case I will definitely try to extract my private key from the original PFX certificate. In second case, consider that if an ex-employee before leaving the company just deleted all the private keys which is related with your certificates. Now it's your core responsibility to extract those private keys from your PFX file. And in some scenarios, if you consider that the existing web server got crashed and now you are going to develop a new web server where you will definitely need your PFX file with the private key, with chain certificates and the original one as well. So there are lots of scenarios where we need all these certificates and certificate components when we are dealing with the web server deployment. Now consider another scenario. If we are going to create the web server clustering platform where we have two or more than two web servers available for providing our web services. So in this scenario, again, we will definitely need all these kinds of content. So let's move and see what kind of parameters we will require to extract all these certificates, including the private key. So the first and important thing is that you have to consider that for this purpose there are number of third-party tools available, but it's recommended that you have to go with OpenSSL. This OpenSSL tool is not only available inside the Linux or any open source operating system, but you can also install OpenSSL on any Windows operating system. It might be Windows 10, Windows 11 or any server operating system. So in this session, we are going to utilize OpenSSL for all these kinds of tasks when we are dealing with the SSL certificate. So when we are going to deploy the commands, so the first command component is pkcs12. Basically, it's a command line parameter where we mentioned a complete package, because when we talk about the PFX file, we know that inside the PFX file, we have the private key, the original certificate and intermediary and root certificates as well. So for that purpose, at the start of the command, we just use pkcs12 to define the complete package. So it will recommended, or it's a kind of the core command line parameter when we are dealing with the OpenSSL. The second important parameter when we are dealing with the OpenSSL command is the in parameter, where we mention that it's our original PFX file from where you are going to extract any required component which you need for the deployment of your web server. So in component will be utilized with the PFX file at the start. While at the end of this command, we are going to use -out command line parameter, which mention that provide us the output regarding this command, which means that we have pkcs12 which will go to the pfx file and will extract private key or ca-chain certificate or the original certificate file and provide out file which we just mentioned inside this command. So when we are dealing with the extraction operations, you have to remember these three major command line parameters. The first one is pkcs12, the second one is -in, and the last one is -out. So these are the core parameters. So let's move and see how we can perform these operations inside the OpenSSL. Now we have the PFX file inside the Windows operating system where we already installed the OpenSSL. So we just provide the command line parameters with the specific path where the PFX file is existed. So when we provide the password, so it will extract the private key against this operation. So here we go with these commands. Now move with the next step where we are trying to extract the original certificate file from this PFX file. So here we go with the simple steps. So at last, we are going to extract the CA chain certificates which we require for any kind of deployment inside the Apache Nginx, or even if you are going with the Windows IIS. So we will provide the simple steps in this process and we will extract our CA chain certificates. So let's move now. So with simple three commands, we perform these three major operations. If you have any questions, any queries, you can write us inside the comment section. And if you find our content is really valuable for you and you learn number of skills regarding the SSL certificate, so you have to press the like button as well. Thank you very much.